Halloween. It comes but once a year. October 31st. A day for reflection. A day for contemplation. We think about, over the past year, how many candy bars did we eat? How many horror movies did we watch? How many bags of poop did we leave on fire on a neighbor's doorstep and ring the doorbell? Is that a Halloween thing? I feel like that's a Halloween season prank. How many neighbors' homes did we cover in eggs and toilet paper? How many pumpkins did we carve? How many abominations of life did we create from the corpses? Stolen from graves, using bolts in their neck with a big lightning thing. How many people did we turn into vampires this year? How many people did we drag into the swamp because we're the Swamp Thing? How many times did we say, boo, and really mean it from the bottom of our heart? I hope for you, on this day of frightening and pumpkin, I hope you can say that you've had a truly spooky year. Because I certainly have.
I know some people probably hate that fucking voice, and some people probably like it, but I gotta tell you, come tomorrow, it is gone. Because it's no longer spooky season, and there's no sin greater than perpetuating spookiness outside of spooky season, except that's what I just said we should be doing all year round, so never mind. Yeah, I don't have my own dogma down, it would seem. Hi everyone, this is Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Everybody grab your peen. I'm just gonna play some, like I said, previously on other streams this week. I don't really have anything too special lined up. I wish I did. If I hadn't just played a weird mod of Luigi's Mansion last year, I would play that since it's on the NSO. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna play some weird shit, free shit, cheap shit. And Chad, if I'm playing something that's not on the Switch, you know I got that thing on. You know I'm sitting. It's happening right now. So that's going to be happening in the background. We'll check that at the end of the stream. I can't stop. I can't stop. If you're telling me that I can get free shiny Pokemon and all I have to do is give my controller blue balls, then, brother, I'm going to harm the controller. I'm gonna. Okay. That is, who was that? That's Johnny Music. It's John Music. It's John Music. It literally, chat. The channel name is Johnny Music. Oh, I didn't notice that before. That's great. That's good. Johnny Music. But without the H, like our good friend Lousy Tipper in chat. I don't think he goes by Johnny, though. Ever. I've never once been invited to call him that. It's Jonathan Music. He's here with a organ cover of Super Mario 3D World's Shifty Boo Mansion. One of my favorite fucking Boo themes of all time, by the way. All organ. And I think you know what organ he's playing, too. Just by the sound of the song. Jonathan Music, he specializes in a super interesting instrument. The organ. Wink. And the starting song was the Luigi's Mansion track from Mario Kart DS as remixed for Mario Kart World. Good shit. Man, I keep getting these weird crackles on my audio. I can't fix it. I've confirmed their existence, like, outside of my headset, and it sucks. It doesn't happen that often, but it's often enough for me to be like, ah. It's fine. We're not gonna let anything spoil this special day. Let me get a... I should have probably queued this up for you, but hold on. That Jonathan music, that's all very nice, but I need, like, a more extended spooky playlist, which I'm sure I can find very easily. Spooky Nintendo playlist. And we just click on the first one we see. Yeah, there we go. Sure. It's a bit loud, though. Oh, look what it is. Look who it is. If it isn't Lavender Town. We were just talking about this other night on the Hollow Knight stream. Before we play any horror games, chat, I have to do something. And what that something is... Actually, never mind. I had another something that I wanted to talk about, but we'll talk about that later. I also should have probably cropped this window, huh? Streamer was unprepared. I worked late, which is a classic streamer excuse, but I really did. It's a very busy time of year for me. We got school festivals and all that, you know. Where's my window now? I got it. Chat, we're gonna be doing tier list slop. It's tier list slop. Last year, I believe we were doing the candy, Halloween candy tier list. How do I make this nice and proper sized? First of all, this needs to be closed to make room so that I don't have a million fucking windows open. How about this? How about I reset, and then fill, and then we go big, and then I scroll up a little bit, huh? There's a lot. We're going through a lot. So I guess this is what? This is horror villain ranking tier list maker, and this is the kind of shit we're working with. So I was looking around for some like classic horror villain or like, you know, classic monster tier list, but it seemed that nobody could really settle on like, you know, what constituted classic horror monsters, frustratingly. And also all the pictures were really bad. So we're just going with like, you know, slasher movies, horror movies, all that good stuff. So join me. This is ultimately probably just going to be like a horror series ranking, which I'm fine with. Let's get started. We have Scream. Let me explain the tiers first. We've got Scary. Ah! Boo. As in, like, boo like a ghost, though. Not like boo like it's bad and I don't like it. We've got Creepy. And I DK these guys. So I'm gonna, like I always do, I'm gonna have 4 tiers, and then the bottom tier is just gonna be like, I don't know who the fuck this is, and I have no comment. Scream, I have watched a lot of them, and I gotta say, Scream 1, 2, and 3 are, like, top tier for me. I really like them, and not just because I have a minor crush on Matthew Lillard. So I'm gonna put... Also the thing where he just appears to be, like... They never, like, do the hacky thing of making it, like, oh, he's invincible, actually, or he's, like, I don't know. They do this thing with Michael Myers sometimes in some of the movies where they're like, oh, he's unkillable for an amazing reason, and I'm like, you don't have to really talk about it. Ghostface in Scream, it's just, like, they never seem... He, like, always just outruns people. It's not, like, obvious why, though. He's just, like, good at killing. And it's always someone different, too. I see we have 2 Hannibal Lecters, I think. I'm gonna get in trouble with that. So I'm gonna pass on the Anthony Hopkins Hannibal Lecter for just like a minute. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. We're gonna talk about it when it comes up. Pennywise, the new one. I don't know. It's creepy. He's creepy conceptually, and the movies are certainly like worth a little bit of a fright. But yeah, I don't know. I think he does a great job of creeping it up, but I don't know. Let's put him on a boo. I think on repeated watches, I'm just like, and I also like the Tim Curry Pennywise a little bit better. He's down here. Why don't we do this now? Why don't we just do, if there's, no, I'm not gonna go searching through. The Hannibal Lecter is an exception because I have feelings about the Hannibal series that was on television. Okay, we have Jigsaw. I gotta say, I'm gonna go ahead and throw Jigsaw up there in the motherfucking scary. These days, I cannot do the gore porn stuff. I'm weakly constituted. I can't handle it. But I do think the like early Saw movies are pretty good and fucked up, and I like them. It's the later ones where you're losing me a little bit. But yeah, early Saw movies are pretty good. When Jigsaw is more like actively a part of the story, I think. We've got Christian Bale returning his videotapes. I'm gonna put him at well, I mean, because he's more funny to me than scary, honestly. Patrick Bateman, his character is called, in American Psycho, for those who don't know. It's a good movie. Watch it. Or read the book if you want. Do both. Do both. He's more funny than scary, but I still think it's a good movie, so I'm putting him up in This is Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Pretty good, although I will say I don't even think he's the scariest member of his family. I think the family as a unit is more scary than Leatherface by himself, but I respect the Chainsaw Massacre, so I'm gonna put it in Michael Myers, I think also, you know, the original, like, because I don't know if people know this, but I'm pretty sure, I'm telling tales out of school, so I might be completely wrong. I'm pretty sure after Halloween 1, they made Halloween 2, and it has some subtitle that I can't remember. I've been meaning to watch it. Hold on, we're going to Google that right now. Halloween 2 movie. No. What, is it the third one that I'm thinking of? The third one where Michael Myers doesn't even show up, and it's just, like, about something else. Season of the Witch. Yep. The ones where the kids put the pumpkin on their heads, and they get their fucking heads turned into mush. Spoiler alert, I guess. Yeah. I'm pretty sure after Halloween 2, they were like, why don't we just make, like, an anthology series where each movie is a different thing, but it all just has the name Halloween. But then they just kept making, they were like, no. Let's just keep making Michael Myers movies. And so they did. And I like the original. I think I have seen the second one. I've seen Halloween 2. I've definitely seen Halloween. I have unfortunately not yet seen Halloween 3. Hoping to fix that soon. But yeah, I just, again, respect for the Halloween series of yore. These days, I think it kind of blows chunks. And I've seen all of the recent ones, and they're just kind of whatever. Freddy. Less familiar with this series than I would like to be, but again, I've seen, like, I think the first one. And I think, you know what? He's gonna get a fucking, even though I'm not super familiar with the series, I'm gonna give him an because when I was a kid, my parents were, and I think that this was probably somewhat right of them, when I was very, very young, I was not allowed to watch, like, certain movies. Mostly horror movies, because I had a problem with, like, being scared of the dark and various other things. And so my parents were like, Jesus Christ, if we let this kid watch a scary movie, he's never gonna fucking let us sleep again. So that was a good call from them. But I just heard about Nightmare on Elm Street from, like, a friend or something, or maybe I saw a commercial for it or whatever. And I learned of the concept of, like, a guy who can come and kill you in your dreams. And it fucked me up. It fucked me up. I started, like, just not going to sleep anymore. It was fucked up. So, on that alone, he gets an A tier. I don't know who this is. I'm looking real close at him. Who is this supposed to be? Is this the collector guy? That's a movie, right? It's a horror movie. Is that this guy? I remember when I was in high school, I was like, oh, I gotta see the collector. Oh, it sounds so fucked up. He, like, comes to your house and sets traps, and it's fucked up and crazy. Yeah, this guy. Maybe it's scary. Actually, I think I saw it. Is that him? Chat, the pictures are too small. I can't tell. Is there a way to make the picture bigger? Well, guilty until proven innocent, because I don't know who that guy is. Is this Sweeney Todd? Is this Weenie Todd? It's been so long since I watched this movie. I think it's just gonna get creepy. I remember liking the movie, but I don't remember being all that scared by it. There's the Don't Breathe fellow. I'm gonna give him a creepy because I know him technically, so he's going in the bottom tier. That's not I don't know, but I remember when I was working at a movie theater, it was I'm pretty sure the last, like, menial part-time job I had before coming to Japan. One of my jobs that I very rarely actually bothered to fucking perform was going into the theaters and, you know, just going in there to make sure no one was jacking off or nothing. And I would just get, like, because I had to go in at, like, certain minute marks, so I didn't get to, like, oh, this time I'm going in at the first part of the movie. You know, you don't get to see, like, all of the movie over multiple trips into the theater. I'm just, like, going in at the 45-minute mark every time, so I'm seeing, like, the same scene every time. But this was one of those movies that I would see. But the only reason that I don't really think he's that creepy is because he becomes a good guy in the next one, I think. But it's also kind of ambiguous as to whether or not those children are to be, you know, felt bad for in the first movie. I don't know. Complex character, sure. Is this the Invisible Man? I feel like I watched this movie and then I just, like, fell asleep. I can't say I haven't watched it. You got 2 Jasons here. Why are there 2 Jasons? 3 Jasons? Oh, man. I'm completely unfamiliar with the Friday the 13th series, man. I'm gonna have to pick one Jason to put in the boo category just because of, you gotta respect the kind of, the way he elevated the hockey mask. Like, that's no joke. He made that a thing. But otherwise, I don't know. Is this Disney No, we can't. I'm sorry, Disney music is not allowed. No, Disney, please. Disney, do not claim my music on my channel. There we go. Now that's acceptable music. That's Nintendo music right there. Alright. Could be just a touch louder. Okay. There was another Jason somewhere, though. Well, I'll get to him when I get to him. Is this that leprechaun fella? I only know... I have seen... my level of familiarity with this character is that I know the movies exist, and I have seen them on DVD rental store shelves. That's it. That's all I got. I don't know this guy. IDK. This is a Saw character, right? I'm pretty sure that's what this pig fella is. Pig lady. I don't know. It goes in the bottom tier because I know what it is, but I don't know. I don't remember. Obviously didn't leave a very big impression on me. Is this from the Evil Dead reboot? Is that, I don't remember her name, but is that what she's from? I remember being creeped out by it when I watched it, but... Literally, who are you? Literally, who the fuck are you people? Also, this guy. I'm sorry to say, I just don't know. Now, Jack Nicholson in The Shining, I'm gonna go ahead and put on Scary. I will just say, man, it's a movie that I watched very late in life, but when I finally got around to watching it, I was like, damn, dude. Damn. Damn, Scary movie. And just good movie. You got Esther from the whatever, the Orphan series. I'm gonna get her on the boo. Because I will say, the first time I ever watched this movie, I was like, oh, what's the twist that she's like, you know, possessed, or she's, but the twist just, sorry, incoming spoilers for anybody who doesn't want to be spoiled on The Orphan. It's just the thing where it's like she's got a gland, she's got like a disorder where she never like ages or looks older. I thought was so stupid that it came all the way back around to being funny. I liked it. I forget the name of this movie, but it's a Stephen King movie where the guy crashes his car and he breaks his leg and the woman like takes care of him, but also he's a writer and she loves his books and she's like kind of torturing him and like, you know, holding him hostage. I've never seen it, but I know enough about it to, you know, put it above the IDK rank. Hellraiser. I'm gonna go ahead and shame myself because I want to watch this series, but I haven't yet. I know kind of what the deal is, but again, it's not a knock on the IDK these guys if I put them down there, but IDK this guy. Terrifier, I'm gonna give him a boo. I'll say the first movie kind of like made me go, ugh, in a way that I wasn't really expecting, because I got this off like a DVD rental shelf, just being like, surely, or wait, somebody showed this to me, I think. And they were like, it's schlocky, like, campy horror. And I was like, okay, I think I know what I'm in for. And then it was just really disgusting. Which sometimes is good. Sometimes that's what I'm looking for. We got a fucking elven-looking, Freddy Krueger from, I think this would be the I don't know, the Nightmare on Elm Street Nightmare on Elm Streak. He's gonna get naked and show you his burned up little wiener. No, the reboot, remake, whatever. IDK. I never watched it, so I don't know. And we've got a third Jason. Who okayed 3 Jasons in this list? Certainly not I. Chucky goes to S. I love Chucky. I fucking love the Child's Play series so much. I love it. That includes everything. I've seen them all. Including the TV show. And I like them. It's just funny. They're funny. I've talked about why I like Chucky, but I like how they have him holding a gun. Like, that's his least iconic weapon, dude. We got this is the alien from Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm sorry, chat. We have recently had the discussion, but it's just, you know, it's my least favorite Jordan Peele movie. He's done better work, and it's certainly weird, but I don't know that it really scares me. There's the scene where it's shown sucking everyone up, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of creepy and gross and weird, but that's about it. Hold on, chat. I realized I did not put the fact that we're doing a tier list in the title, but that's been corrected. We've got M. Thregan. I'm gonna give M. Thregan... Here's why M. Thregan goes in the boo category. You ready for my reasoning? I don't really even like the movie that much, but I really, really like saying M. Thregan. And it also stars Brian Jordan Alvarez of Sitting fame. This guy in the corner up there. So I was aware of his brilliant work as TJ Mack well before I was a fan of M. Thregan. And then he shows up in the movie, and imagine my surprise. I was like, holy shit, that's TJ Mack. We've got, again, this is modern day Michael Myers. That goes in the... in fact, I don't like the modern Halloween movies so much he's going in the IDK, this guy. I think I'm gonna do that for most, like, doubles of people. We've got the Ringu. I've never seen the Japanese Ringu, but I have seen the American Ringu, and I think that was probably one of my first horror movies. I was at the age where my mom and dad were basically like, all right, do whatever the fuck you want. Not really, but, you know, the parenting was loosening a little bit. They were just like, I remember I saw it with my friend Ryan. Shout out Ryan. I was at his house, and we were just like, he was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to watch a scary movie. So we watched The Ring, and it fucking frightened me. Who is this? Who's this? I'm afraid, see, chat, I'm gonna go preemptively, like, kind of, you know, self-deprecate and be like, oh my god, I can't believe there's, like, some iconic horror character I don't know. But I mean, I feel like I have a fairly broad knowledge of horror movies. Fairly broad. But also, who the fuck is this? I don't know this creature. And who are these three? Who are these fucking chuckle fucks? And then Annabelle. I'm sorry, Annabelle was better when it was just like a background element in the Conjuring series. I will say I really don't think the Annabelle movies are any good. Actually, I feel like I need to make a new tier. Can I make a new tier? Add a row above. Okay. So we're gonna have creepy. And then we're gonna have dreadful. Okay, we've got creepy and we've got dreadful. And then we're gonna have this is truly like A, B, C, D, E? Eek? Can I spell tonight? Okay. So I want another tier for, like, I don't know, characters from movies that I think I know, or I think I know are creepy. You know, I want the, like, you know, the like, tier between mid and I don't know. Like, the truly bad ones. Because, you know, the Flint Street motherfucker isn't dreadful. And neither is the monster from the alien from Nope isn't either, as much as I don't like the movie. But I think we're doing good with these tiers. I think we're good like this. All right, is this the Hat Man? Who is this? Is it Pitchfork Man? Sorry, truly don't know you. And also don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I know you and you're bad. This is the Hat Man. I have never taken Benadryl, so I don't know anything about that. Finally it's come. We have to reckon with the fact that I have to really embarrass myself here and put Mads Mikkelsen Hannibal at complete motherfucking the GOAT. The GOAT! And then Anthony Hopkins Hannibal merely at which is still high praise. And I know some people would call me... Am I offline? Chat, we still appear to be live. That's good. We had a minor internet hiccup. Chat, blink twice if you can hear me. Were you murdered? Did you get got by a serial killer? Huh. That's interesting. I think my Wi-Fi is, like, freaking the fuck out. Good thing my computer's wired up to the damn wall, though. Alright. That was very weird. Very weird. Well, thank God the stream didn't go off, because then I would have been pissed. And I would have probably... Oh, I would have gotten so mad! Oh!
Who knows what might have happened?
I should have done this whole thing in the demon voice. Now, that you want to talk about annoying, that would have been annoying. As I was saying, I fucking love Brian Fuller's Hannibal TV series. Like, it is one of my favorite TV shows, anything, ever. I just love it. And I had never watched the original, Anthony Hopkins performances as Hannibal Lecter. And I get why people might, make fun of me for choosing Mickelson over Hopkins, but, man, it's just, the series is so good. You just gotta watch it. You gotta. The movies are great. The movies are great, but you do just, I have to give it to Brian Fuller and Mads Mikkelsen, Hugh Dancy, Lawrence Fishburne, everyone else who's on that show. It's just too fucking good, dude. The GOAT. He's my GOAT. He's my GOAT. Is this William H. Macy? In what film? In what film? Is this a film I know? I know who I think that's William H. Macy. Again, no clue. Also, picture is incredibly small and incredibly dark. No fucking clue who you are. This is Pearl. And people might make fun of me for this. I think Pearl is a top fucking tier movie. I love Pearl. Now, the other two, X is fine. X is okay. And then I just recently actually watched the third in that trilogy, Maxine. It's not that good. It's fine, but it's not that good. Pearl stands heads and shoulders, above both of them, above both its predecessor and what's the thing that comes after you? The one that comes after. The sequel. But, Pearl is just good. I really love Pearl. I'm married! Who's this guy again? The successor. Yes, that's right. Sorry, chat. How easily I lose my words. We have guy holding orb. I feel like this is on the tip of my tongue. Hold on. I'm gonna have to Google horror movie guy holding orb. Come on. Phantasm? I thought I knew this guy, but turns out I've never heard of his ass. No, I don't know this guy. Sorry. We have Jennifer Tilly's character in the Chucky series, whatever her name is. Here I am trying to say I'm a Chucky. Oh wait, no, sorry, Tim Curry's Pennywise. I'm putting that up there in I recently had a discussion with a Japanese coworker, and they were like, "I'm sorry, I cannot get into the old It movies after watching the newer ones. I think it's a case of retroactive, they're like, I can't enjoy the graphic." What is this song? Is this Zelda music? This is familiar. Wow. Good music. Anyhow. Tiffany, that's her name, Tiffany. I think she's, you know what? I'm not putting her on same billing as Chucky, but I love Jennifer Tilly in that entire series. I love how she switches between playing herself and this doll, and herself being possessed by the doll, and the doll being possessed by her. That series is so fucking stupid. I love it. And there's their son. Well, that's the version. Well, they have a son who, I think, what happened with this? Oh, yeah. Well, that would be spoilers for the TV show. But they have a child. The dolls have a child. and I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Who is this? Red light helmet man? We got Pyramid Head. I've never seen the Wild Hills. The Wild Hills of West Virginia. I've never seen the Silent Hill movie. I've seen a handful of the games played. And I'm gonna give it a creepy just on what I know about the character. Because he's oh no, creepy. He's creepy. He's creepy. What the fuck is this? What is this? What are these random clowns doing in here? I just don't know. I don't know some of these people. Who are these individuals? The Springtrap? I'm just gonna go ahead and rank this based on my perception of the Five Nights at Freddy's series, which is never played them. That's not true. I played the first one, and that's it. But I understand that they have the guy who makes them, or the guy who created the series, you know, is a cool guy. He like does good work. The games they have like this lore that's like impenetrable to me, and I'm never gonna be able to figure it out. But you know, it seems like a good series. I think I'm too old for it, chat. I think I'm too old. Is this Wesker? Am I to understand that this is Albert Wesker from the Resident Evil series? If that's the case, I'm gonna grade him similarly and just go with the Resident Evil series. I think just in terms of the legacy of the franchise, of which some games I've played, that gets an ah from me. Don't know who you are. Don't know who you are. That's a very old-looking movie. Who, again, whom? We're going out with a fizzle here, chat. The last, like, fucking 7 characters, I'm like, who on earth are some of these guys? You know what? That guy's creepy. I don't know him, but he's creepy. Alright, well, there you have it. There's a lot of the I don't knows, but if you really just look at the ones that I do know, I would like to think it's a solid list. I'd like to think so anyways. Hannibal, my love. It's such a shame that show's never coming back. What's that window for now? It just picks another window, doesn't it? That's good. Oh, yeah, right, chat. There's other business for us to attend to. Hold on. Hold on. There was the matter of this. This is not going to take very long, but it's something that we do need to discuss. I saw this dropped either at the tail end of my stream last night or just after I was done streaming. So let us dissect this together and watch this, because I haven't seen this yet, but let's have a look.
Hello, everyone. How have you been?
There's a new
Today,
update for Animal
we'd like to
Crossing.
introduce the
And the volume needs to go up a bit.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game, which adds features exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Or yeah, maybe
We'll also cover
instead
a
of
free
update, I
that
should
all
say
Animal
there's a
Crossing
Switch
New
2 edition.
Horizons players
Yay!
can enjoy. First, let's take a look at Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Nintendo really just be like dropping these whenever the fuck they want, yeah? Just
The graphics
bizarre
are
that they would not
improved
put this in the
with
direct.
enhanced resolution. Here's a side-by-side comparison.
Oh my.
Looking sharp, huh?
Yeah. Jagglies. Okay, we got mouse controls.
Switch 2 players will be able to make use of Joy-Con 2
That's kinda
mouse
nice.
controls.
Let's see that in action, maybe.
You can use them to redecorate.
Yeah,
We
this looks
hope
nice.
This feels like a more intuitive way to move your furniture and make adjustments.
As someone who played a lot of the Happy Home Designer mode,
You can also use mouse
like this.
controls when creating custom designs
That's really nice
or
too.
writing messages on the bulletin board.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I never do that, but that's good. Does the Switch 2 Pro
There's
Con have a
new
microphone
item
in it?
available in Nook's Cranny. The megaphone.
What's in his cranny?
Use it
What's in his cranny? Oh, sorry, I pressed
to
the wrong
switch
button.
to.
Hold on. I was trying to do a joke and make a joke about Nook's cranny. What's in his cranny?
Use it to call out to your island residents.
This was
with a
in New Leaf,
microphone
so-
built into Switch 2.
I don't think there is one in the Pro Con.
Lolly, look at that.
Oh, no, there is.
She responded.
There is.
It's a useful item when you want to find your island residents.
It's crazy
even
that
if
they
they're
took
around
like
the
5
corner.
years to put this in this game. Expanded online
Until
features,
now,
okay.
up to 8 players could meet when connecting online.
Ding dong.
But if
Dino.
everyone has the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, up to 12 players can meet up.
That's cool.
With Game Chat on Nintendo Switch 2, you can chat with your pals while playing.
So, what should we do? Cheers! Tasty. Oh, yeah.
By connecting
Alright.
a compatible USB camera.
Let's see how crusty
your
these
faces
fucking
can
people's
appear in the
faces
game,
look.
Like this. That way you can
Pretty
see
crusty.
your friends' reactions while exploring your island together.
But when they're small like that, I guess it's not that bad.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches January 15th. Nintendo
kinda hoping
Switch
it would
2
be
players who
a little bit
already
sooner.
have Animal Crossing New Horizons on Nintendo
This
Switch
part I know, the
can
price I
upgrade
know.
to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade pack.
Which I'm going to do.
Okay, let's dive into the
It's $5.
free
They
software
didn't say it, but
update
it's
that will be
$5
available
for,
all
the
Animal
upgrade.
Crossing New Horizons players.
Which is crazy.
The
Was
free
not
update
expecting
will
it to be that
available
cheap.
January 15th, the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Let's take a look. There's a new facility opening on the pier.
What's that?
It's a resort hotel right on the water.
Whoa. Wait a minute. How does that work again? It's like, oh, it's on the pier, as in like where you
Facility
leave for
opening
the.
on the pier.
That's a big fucking fish, dude.
It's
I
a
wanna catch
resort
that.
hotel right on the water. And it's run by Catton's family.
I've been missing these guys, the Captain folks.
Their goal is to work together to bring in guests from off the island. You'll help out by decorating guest rooms.
Now here's some music that makes me feel nostalgic.
Decorate the rooms based on various themes to ensure guests enjoy their stay.
So is this just more
For
Happy Home
example,
Designer stuff?
The theme in this one is Seaside Room.
Looks like it.
Furniture items that match the theme are provided.
Yeah, it's precisely that.
You can also use other furniture you previously obtained, so feel free to decorate however you like.
You can find me staying at the
There we go.
Blotel.
That looks nice.
You can
What's
even
this?
add holes in the
We
walls so
already
that
have a guest.
members. I couldn't think. I was
He
gonna
seems
say
happy with
members.
the room.
Members of the
Great work.
hotel can put their members through the hole.
After decorating a room,
At the
you'll earn
Blotel.
hotel tickets.
Going on down to the Blotel, baby. Gonna stick my
Exchange these in the
hole in that
souvenir
little
shop
hole,
run by
maybe. Stick my
Grams.
stick my member in that little hole, maybe.
Here, you can
I'm-
find
I've got it
all
tonight,
sorts
Chad.
of
I'm good.
hotel-themed items and
Brain
other
function
rarities
is at
exclusive
least
to her shop.
80%. At least.
By dressing up these mannequins, guests can borrow hotel outfits that are sure to brighten up their day. Recommend outfits that match your island's vibe or the season, so guests can make the most of their stay. You can even wear
So this is like a mega
as if you're
campsite.
Anyone else who might be visiting your
You can just
island.
have like,
Have fun bringing
tourists in your
fashionable
town.
Outfit ideas to life. At the hotel, you can scan compatible amiibo accessories to invite guests.
Wait a minute, does this mean we're not getting a new Animal Crossing game until like 2030?
Thank you for your hard work, as always.
That's definitely what
We
that
hope
means,
you can
right?
unwind today and
God
enjoy
damn
your
it.
stay.
Guess I
To
really have to
increase
get to
your
work
island
repairing
brand
my fucking
recognition,
island then.
Tom Nook wants to promote it with crafted DIY island goods.
What?
Check this box to see which items to craft.
Oh, I thought
Once you've
I saw
gathered the
Nin 10 and
necessary
I thought we were getting
materials,
some.
It's
I do
time to
know a
get
couple of
crafting.
things that are out of this trailer that are like
Deliver
Nintendo-based
the goods
items.
in exchange for hotel tickets.
Mostly the Splatoon
Captain
stuff
will take
I
care
saw
of the
pictures of.
delivery, helping to spread the word about your island.
I love when my life is made more convenient.
Take your home storage to the max.
Yes. Yes.
Until now, you could store
fucking
up to
pack rat.
5,000 items.
Yes.
But with this update, you can upgrade it 2 more times and store a total of
Oh, just
9,000
folks,
items.
let's just
And
make it a
now
clean
you can even
10,000.
store
Why don't we?
trees, shrubs, and flowers.
That's actually goated. That's gonna help me so much with repairing my island.
Who do we
It's
have
him,
here?
and he's not in the cafe.
Resetti started a new cleanup
Lots of
service.
Rossetti.
There are 3 areas that can be tidy.
The entire island.
Let's have him tackle just the front yard of this house.
Now, when
We
you
can
say
also have him
reset,
clean up any flowers or custom designs. Any items he collects can be safely stored away.
I was kind of
just in
hoping he
case
would
you need 'em later.
restore my entire island back to the way it
Nice
was,
and tidy. Thanks, Resetti.
like land and all. I'm glad he got some new work.
It's been a long
He'd been out of a
day,
job for a while.
So let's enjoy a nice, deep sleep.
Where are we going? You can't sleep on Halloween. You're gonna have bad dreams. Ah!
Captain will take care of the delivery, helping to spread the word about your island. Take your home storage to the max.
Wait, what?
Until now, you could store
Did I
up
press
to
a button?
5,000 items. But with this update,
What button did I press?
you can upgrade it 2 more.
Why'd we go back in time so far? I was like, that's weird. we went back in time in our dream. That was crazy.
When you enter a deep slumber, Luna will welcome you and whisk you away to
I remember
a new
her.
dream world.
From New Leaf.
You'll wake up in a pristine, fresh location called Slumber Island.
I go
Here,
there all
you're
the
free
time.
to do whatever you want. You can decorate your
But I
Slumber
only went there to,
Island
like,
by
water
using
ski and
items you
stuff.
previously obtained.
Any other accusations about what I did on Slumber Island are completely unfounded.
And even place plants and trees like this.
Also, it's just all fake.
You can widen rivers,
I can do that on my own island to disastrous effect,
break
actually.
down cliffs. And by talking to Lloyd, you can easily place bridges and inclines.
Now that fucking rocks.
Select
doing
the
that
time of
immediately?
day and the weather. Then bring your island residents on by.
Become as God in Animal Crossing,
Each
Nintendo
player
Switch
can
2
build
edition.
Up to 3 slumber islands. And
That's
choose
kinda cool.
from 3 sizes: small, medium, or large.
You just make like, you know,
You can also meet up on
you can have a
friend's
secret other
slumber
family.
island and play together. Decorate
Oh,
with
shit.
furniture to your heart's content.
Now this is kind of cool.
Work together to build a cliff,
Damn, dude.
or dig in to create a lake.
This actually
You and your
sounds kind of
friends can
fun.
Build the island of your dreams.
Like starting an island with your friends and building it together. I would consider doing that.
Let's go over some of the new collaboration items coming to the game.
This is what I was interested in. This is what I want to see.
By helping at the hotel and increasing its island brand recognition, the souvenir shop will start carrying Nintendo products, including retro toys and classic game
We
systems.
got Famicom, we got NES, we got Game
With
Boys.
an active Nintendo Switch online membership,
Yes.
you can even play a select classic game on each system.
Yes.
Now that's playing with power.
Yes. Now, the fact that it's not giving you just direct access to your NSO like
Additionally,
library
via
on
Nook
there.
Shopping,
What?
Lego items, including furniture and
That's kinda
fashion
cool.
items, such as a sofa, a
Seems
table,
why would you this seems incredibly
wallpaper,
painful.
T-shirt, and
No
more
floor?
will be available.
I was gonna say the
They
floor
come
should
in a
just be
variety
loose
of
Lego
colors,
pieces.
So mix and match to find combinations you like.
For the first time in Animal Crossing series history, the rating has
The
been
Zonai
changed to T for
Authentication
teen.
Crest, Triforce, plus
Whoa.
other furniture and fashion items
Because when you step on the
inspired by
Lego
the
floor,
Legend of
your
Zelda
character's
series
feet will
become
bleed real
available by
blood.
tapping compatible Legend of Zelda series amiibo.
This is
In
this is
addition,
fucking
newly
legit.
added characters Tulin and Minoru can visit your island.
Minoru.
You can also invite them to come live on your island, of course.
Of course. I need a Zelda room in my house though. I need the E machine.
Compatible amiibo from the Splatoon series.
Wait, how does it go?
Cici or Viche can
Shame on
visit
me
your
for already
island.
forgetting all of the Zelda knowledge.
Seems like they're really into dressing up. They look a little familiar, don't they?
No?
Splatoon collaboration items will also become available.
Cool.
Use them to show off your true colors.
The crab mech is really cool.
The free update for Animal Crossing New Horizons arrives January 15th. That's the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Alright.
Well, what'd you think? With new features included in both the Nintendo Switch 2 edition and the free update. We hope you'll continue enjoying the island life. We can't wait for you to see everything new on the island, January 15th.
I don't know how I feel about it. It seems cool. Like, probably doesn't really address the stuff about Animal Crossing New Horizons that I like made it lose steam for me. Which again, I think we've had this discussion on the stream before, but like, not every game is intended to just be played into infinity forever and ever. So it's fine that, you know, sometimes a game is like, well, I'm done with it now. But I think for the same reason that I struggle to ever get back into it when I revisit it, I think all that stuff is still going to be present, even having seen this little trailer. The thing where you can the hotel stuff is fine. Like, it's basically more of the Happy Home Designer stuff. The dream islands that you can make with your friends, I'm actually somewhat intrigued by. I would be interested in, like, you know, maybe with some friends, like starting an island and working on it together. That sounds like it would be fun. Can you build houses though, or is it just like outside stuff maybe? And then the Nintendo stuff is obviously great. I'm kind of, like I said, I don't know how the like programming logistics of this would pan out, but instead of just letting me play like one game on each of the NES and all the consoles, it would be kind of cool if it would just, like, you know, take you to a little menu that opened up. I guess you know, that's a computational task there, because you're actually like keeping Animal Crossing open while opening another software on the Switch. But yeah, no, okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'll certainly be checking it out. I mean, I don't think they're very averse to ever saying what the price of anything is most of the time. But if I were them, I would have been bragging about how much this upgrade is, because I did see how much it is, and it's only $5 for people who already have New Horizons, so no brainer for me. Sounds like we'll be playing Animal Crossing next January, chat. What do you think about that?